No one in this world can you trust. Not men, not women, not beasts. This you can trust.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Glory of Golden State Gaming. I'm your host Swamp Swimmer, and with me, as always, the hocus to my pocus, Vespasian.
Nice one. Hi, everybody.
I feel like you are slowly starting to hate all of these. I get that impression.
Not at all. Not at all. I think they're good. It's. I mean, we're up to like almost 80. Now, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of content.
So today's little video, we're gonna go right into it. No battle report. This is the hobby review for the Red River Rumble 2022 Oklahoma City, run by the none only but Ro Navarez. And there was a lot of really cool painted armies out there because I feel like this is the first tournament where people started really to come out of the woodwork from COVID days. Like there was a handful of guys I hadn't seen in a long time, a handful of guys I had never met before. So it was really cool. It was cool to meet a bunch of cool people. So we'll just look at some armies for 10 minutes. What do you think? Let's jump into it.
Great, love it.
Okay, so this is Chris MacArthur. He's a Wichita guy. I love this army for two reasons. It's a Empire Sanstall, pretty much normal GW models. But I want to zoom in on this unit here of swordsman. He put like the tabard and the shoulder pieces on from like Three Musketeers era.
Oh yeah, cool.
Super cool
I've
units.
seen this army in maybe one of Chris's battle reports from last year. I think. Yeah. That really cool. I like the theme he did. Very neat.
And then the other cool thing he did was this model here, his one of an arcane engine, but it looks like that's I don't know what this is from. Is that the Grudge Buster model from GW, or is that like a chariot or a coach
Is it like
model?
a unicycle? Oh no, it's like a blimp.
Yeah, it's like a
that's
coach
cool.
blimp. I don't know. That's freaking cool. Yeah, so I love this army. This is Zach Perry. Nothing too special about this army, but I just like his main model here. He used a Strigoi on a Monstrous Revenant.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I think also he had the character Strigoi. Yeah, like right here. This guy is a character Strigoi where you put him on a big base.
Oh, that's a neat one. I like that.
He's
It's
just
a cool model. It's not a basic gas model. That's cool.
It's like a super buff Ghast.
Yeah.
Let's see here. This is Rob Navarez, who runs the Wicked GT in Wichita, Kansas. Not a very good picture. His army was in his box, but Rob's a really great painter. And he told me a story about this army that he had originally owned this. He had bought this army off of someone else, and it was like a two-color army. It was white and red. Then he painted it red and yellow. Then he sold it to someone else, and then he bought it back from that someone else like years later and added the blue, and ended up like this.
Wow, that's a long process. Very cool.
I don't know. He's a really great painter. Yeah,
It's really good. Yeah.
and he was using
Banner.
these.
Wow.
Yeah, let's zoom in on that.
Cool.
That's a cool banner.
Oof. Nice. Yeah. Very cool.
And then he was using these peg knights as the baby pegs, the new baby pegs. I forgot what they're called.
Got Sky Hunters, Sky Heralds.
Sky Heralds. All right, this is Noble. Just a cool. He's a great painter. Cool. I like his color scheme, especially on this is the Tomb Guard. It was all like kind of gray Tomb Guard, but then they were wearing green kind of like cloaks. But really, the cool thing about this army is he based the entire army in like swamp. Everything was glossy.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Like the
that's neat.
whole army was like that. It was so cool.
That's a cool Vargolf model too.
Yeah, right here. This
Like,
guy.
That's not like the normal GW one. That's like that's neat. I like that.
Super
nice
cool.
army.
That was a really cool army. I enjoyed that one. Who is this? Stephen Cummins. I don't remember who this is. This is I think this is
George.
Oklahoma City guy.
Whoa.
Yeah, but it's George. Yeah. But the thing I thought was cool about this army was, first off, these what are they called? The big guys.
Hold Guardians.
Hold Guardians. I think these are pretty cool. They're stone, but then he just like kind of glued some metal gears on there and like a dwarf herald piece. And then the other thing I love is his anvil's got some wheels on it.
Yeah, gotta stay mobile, you know.
And the other thing was, this is I don't know what to use this as. This is like the axe throwing machine from like 8th edition a while ago.
Yeah, cool.
That was pretty cool. Let's see here. Next up, we got Brian Hughes, more dwarves. I think I just took this because it was just a nicely painted army. There's no real conversions in this army, but it's just nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see a really consistent, like every army is like painted, based, like has good movement trays. You know, like that's nice. There was a period of time where that was not always the case.
Yeah, out in the Kansas and / Oklahoma community, there's a lot of guys. There's a commitment to like hobbying, which is I like completely appreciate. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Oh, this is Joe Flint, as we all know. This is his Empire Sunstall. He runs these models a lot, but I really wanted to point it out. I like his Griffin Lord character here. That's the old school Griffin from the 8th edition box set with a Empire guy on top, and I like the he really went extreme with the angle the model's at. And then
Cool.
he for some reason he also has the Minotaur pulling his arcane engine like on the ground like a ball behind him. I just thought that was cool. Let's see here. Up next. Oh, this is David Cicero. This was just a nicely painted Highborn Elf army. Nothing too new special.
What a great display board, though.
Yeah, the display board's great too.
Amazing. Yeah.
Just
Really
a solid army, solid army. I like this one a lot. And here's Austin Murray. He is hands down maybe the best painter I know in real life. He always wins the best painted at the Wicked and at Red River Rumble. And this is actually an army he did before. But the really cool thing about this army is the theme's pretty cool. He used Age of Sigmar guys for the what's the guys the Doom Lord goes with? Yeah, Forsworn. But what I love about this army is he put these little gold leaves everywhere on the display board and all the bases, and it makes it seem like otherworldly. He's also got some ladies being subjugated on these platforms. And I don't know where he got it, but this giant model he used is super cool.
Wow, that is neat. He's got that cool like Feldrak one. Yeah, that's
the
Mirs,
yeah.
Did he do reboot whatever the Primarch of the Ultramarines as the Doom Lord? Is that
this guy down
what
here?
that model is?
No, he looks like an Age of Sigmar guy.
Oh yeah, okay. Wow, really cool.
Yeah, and like look
Really
at
cool.
on the shoulder pads of these guys, like the like this is all freehand and they're in the shield and the shoulder pads, like the cracking.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, this guy's
freaking-
a heck of a hobby. Wow, really cool.
And this big thing in the back is he uses this as a a maw. What's it? Helmaw.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, next up. I don't remember who this is, but it was a cool army. I particularly like this is a demon army, and
Lenny.
this is the what was that?
Lenny took the list, didn't he?
Oh, this is Lenny's army.
I think so, yeah.
It's just this Mirs model is super cool.
Great.
I don't know if you
And that
painted it or not.
Bloodthirster.
Oh yeah, it's
the
just
Bloodthirster model from the end times is so good. Yeah.
it's classic now. It's just classic.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is I think we talked about this list this army before. This is Devin from Wichita, the Sylvan Elf list. It's just bonkers. He's like best way to describe the way he models is like manic. There's just stuff going on everywhere. So I like this. First of all, this is a huge eagle with his druid on it. This unit in the center here, this whole piece is a character. See, like the tree trunk, and then he's like standing up on it with a huge headdress.
Oh yeah, whoa.
And then like it's like the mist with his wild huntsman, and then if you see this big like bull like moose over here, that's his character on a wild huntsman on a great stag.
Yeah. Cool.
And I love this. This is like it's like freestanding, like the support is the water going into the pond, so it's like a floating little island altered thing. And he uses it in the game too as like a dice tray, as a rolling area into the water. Freaking awesome.
That's next level. Yeah, really, really cool.
We got a good old Saurian Ancient army. I just thought this one model, this Taurosaur was super cool because there's a dead vermin swarm stuck to the top of it right here. See his guts hanging out in the center.
Appropriate. Yep.
So this is just funny. So for scale, these are this is what's his face? Keith Rambeau. He has a whole Tyranid army that he converted into a demon army. So it's a demon army with all Tyranid models. And I don't know what model he uses for, but this giant Tyranid model is like, for comparison, this is like this is a 25 by 25 millimeter base on the left here, and this is the giant model he has. I think the base the base it's on is a giant base, you know, the 75 by 50. It like barely fits on there. I just thought this was hilarious. I don't even know what he was using it for, but it was awesome.
That's cool.
So this is Ryan from Denver, some Beast Hurt army. Just a cool theme. It's kind of yellowish and green, but I really liked was his movement trays were like logs and boulders around the units.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and his model, he's a really good painter. Models are really nice. Some good unit fillers in there, turd stones. Just a solid list, yeah. Oh, who is it? This is Frank, who came in. He's from Wichita. He came to the team tournament. He had some unpainted models, but he was just some pretty cool ones here.
Those are cool, yeah.
And this one's like a guy on a disc. Like this, I like this model a lot. With their like a pig being sacrificed on the top of the altar. Just random stuff.
Wow, that's cool.
And oh, wait, cool. This is CJ's. This is an Asklander army. I actually fought this in one of the rounds with the ice trolls. I don't know where you got these models, but these ice trolls are really cool.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. And then just the way he worked in the giants into the unit, they just fit in so well.
I like his bases too. It's like a frozen, like cracking frozen lake. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really cool.
And that's on like every model too. It's on every model.
Yeah, that's great.
And this is a good old Fergus, who I haven't seen in a long time, from Chicago. Long-time player. And he came out for this tournament. It was super cool. But I wanted to point out this is a Phoenix Guard unit. And just look at those. Look at the backs of of his capes there.
Oh yeah.
And I love this unit filler piece with like this fallen statue.
Yeah, cool.
Love it.
Those are like the Kraken clothes from the Corsairs, I think.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Cool. Yeah, that's a cool looking army. I like the theme, obviously.
And that's all we got.
Awesome.
Just
really armies. Wow.
A collection of like really good armies in the tournament. I was really impressed, and I thought it was awesome. But thanks for watching, guys. If you like any of these armies, hit me with a message if you like want to know where the models came from. I can reach out to whoever's army it is, and yeah, we'll have some battle reports coming soon.
Thanks, everybody.